What's up, everybody? Liv here. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and like and subscribe and share if you haven't already, in good faith that I will continue bringing you great content. Oh, and I'm just another YouTube personality, so take what I say with a grain of salt and do your own research, okay? All right, so listen, if my voice is low or I'm breathing pretty hard, it's because I'm a little under the weather, but I had to pump out these videos for you guys because it's been a minute since I've given you anything, and I know we're going into the holidays, so I gotta get it pushing. So today we're gonna talk about the different scenarios in which firearm owners typically wear their firearm outside the waistband. Now, there have been arguments on whether you should carry outside the waistband or inside the waistband, but today we're going to talk about the scenarios in which you would carry outside the waistband, and then in another video we're going to talk about scenarios in which you would carry inside the waistband. Okay, now none of this is conclusive. This is just, how I feel about it, from things that I've seen, from conversations I've had with other people, from things that I've done. So this is not conclusive. So if I'm missing anything, feel free to put it in the comments, okay? But before we get started, I want to thank Olight for sponsoring this video. If you don't know who Olight is, Olight makes flashlights, weapons mounted lights with lasers, and all sorts of goodies. And today, their Black Friday sale starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until November 29th at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. So you'll get up to 50% off on the Baldor Pro R, the Baton 3 Premium Edition, the Javelot Pro 2, the O-Pen Pro, and the O-Buddy. So check them out, and thank you, Olight, for sponsoring this video. All right, so let's get into the typical scenarios in which you would carry outside the waistband. Now, I have my handy dandy notes, and again, this is not all inclusive. This is just some typical situations in which you will find yourself carrying outside the waistband, or you may know someone who does this. All right, so number one, usually people will carry outside the waistband if it's for their job. So say, for example, they work at an FFL, or they do security or something of that nature, or let's just say the job that they have allowed them to carry outside the waistband. Typically, they will utilize that and carry outside the waistband. So if you see someone working in security, typically you will see them carry outside the waistband, and they'll have a holster that is purposely designed for them to do that. Okay. Number two, outdoors, right? Hunting, camping, fishing, things of that nature. People tend to carry outside the waistband. I know when I go fishing here in Connecticut, we can carry concealed or open carry. And so typically if I'm fishing, I do carry outside the waistband. I know not all people do, but typically a lot of people do carry outside the waistband. If they're, outdoors, hiking, fishing, hunting, all that good stuff. So that's another typical use for carrying outside the waistband. Number three, housework. I've noticed this lately by watching different scenarios on, I talked about active self-protection before, and you will see homeowners carry outside the waistband if they're like, let's say they're cutting the grass, or they're cleaning the gutters, or they're washing the car. They typically carry outside the waistband because there have been scenarios where people have literally assailants, I should say, walk up on people's property and try to cause them great bodily harm. And the homeowners were prepared. They were ready, and they were carrying outside the waistband. So that's one of the things that I've noticed lately. All right, number four. Some people would carry outside the waistband, but they'll throw on like a flannel or a light jacket just to conceal it. But it's still easier to, throw that flannel back and grab onto your sidearm and use it should you be in a situation where you need to. But I've noticed that people will carry outside the waistband, but sometimes they don't want everyone to see, so they'll wear a flannel over it, okay? And number five. Now, this is not, again, I could be missing some scenarios, but number five, you'll see people carrying outside the waistband when you go to gun shows. Okay, people like to show off their pieces. People like to be comfortable. It's a perfect place to carry outside the waistband so that other people can see what you have and you can see what other people have. And so I noticed that at the gun shows, people will have their nice little firearm sitting right there. So listen, these are typical scenarios. I could be missing a few, but usually it's for your job, if you're hunting or outdoors, housework. Maybe you want to carry on a cooler day, but you want to throw a flannel over it. And if you go into a gun show, these are all typical scenarios where people typically carry outside the waistband, okay? So if I'm missing something, you guys let me know. Again, I'm sorry, I'm a little under the weather, so normally I'm a little more enthusiastic in my videos, but I'm trying to push through, okay? Again, thank you OWB for sponsoring this video. You guys go check them out in their Black Friday sale, which starts tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's all. So I hope you guys are doing well, treating one another with kindness, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.